Hello, my name is Lane Rowlett, and this is my creative critical reflection from the film Paranoia. The first question is, how does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? So, the first social group that I think this film represents is teenagers, and another one would be classmates. I feel like this could be kind of intertwined because classmates, because it's in a school, and teenagers, because as you can quite clearly see in the film, they are teenagers and they're in the school, so they're classmates. Also, some social issues it represents are teenage gambling. Teenage gambling is very prevalent. I see it all the time in public in Florida. I see people I know try to get me to gamble. So we really felt like we had to add this into our film. And another one would be people not talking about how they feel. The main character did not talk to anyone about how he felt bad and how his head hurt. Instead, he just made the excuse to go to the bathroom. He didn't say anything. And that's how he got in that situation alone because he was not with anyone. No one knew what he was feeling. It really shows that you should tell people how you feel, and maybe he could have not been in that situation if he would have told someone. So, with all that being said, let's move on to question two. How does your product engage with audiences, and how would it be distributed as a real media text? So, in my personal opinion, this film engages audiences by leaving them on the edge of their seats, and they're really wondering what's going to happen next. It has a very interesting storyline, as well as a cliffhanger at the end that really leaves the audiences reeling for more. It gives that effect, oh, I want to go see this movie. I want to see what happens. What happens? I don't know. Let's go find out. Now, as for how would it be distributed? Most likely, as I said, it would be a movie. Um, it has a very interesting plot for a movie, but it honestly could expand into many different things. It could be a show. It's it's almost versatile in a way where it could be many different kinds of media types. It could be many different types. It could be a show, it could be a movie, anything like that. Because it's such an interesting concept to think about. The third question is, how did your production skills develop throughout this project? Many of my production skills developed through this project, but the most prevalent ones were ones such as lighting, camera size, and different types of shots. First of all, lighting definitely contributed because throughout the whole film, we had this eerie type of lighting because we only filmed when it's cloudy outside. So we had this eerie type of lighting, and you did not know what the vibe was. You did not know what was going to happen next. Next, camera size and different types of shots. We filmed many different types of shots, such as cowboy, um, close-ups, establishing shots. For the close-ups, we showed the close-ups. That was when the main character got a headache. Establishing shot was to show that we were going to a field and going under the bleachers. Another thing would most definitely be diegetic and non-diegetic sound. The non-diegetic sound in this film was most definitely intense. The music was intense, and we really learned this throughout the film that to have that diegetic sound that non-diegetic sound that was intense. And we had the diegetic sound that was was the ringing in the main character's head, which he could hear. And we learned to do that on the spot, and we learned that that is such a good way to show how to how something is happening. Also, uh, my acting definitely developed. I had to be the main character. We had to record many shots because I kept messing up, but eventually I was on a streak and I really developed my acting as the main character in this film. And finally, we have how did you integrate technologies, software, hardware, and online in this project? I used many different technologies for this project. I used an electric handheld tripod for the first person point of view. In the movie, we have a couple shots that I recorded myself where I held the tripod and did something. For that, we used an electric tripod to be able to stabilize it because we had a running shot where I had to be stable, so I used the tripod. Also, I used CapCut, the editing software, as well as LumaFusion in order to put this all together, as well as edit everything that I could edit. And my team and I worked on it, and we really edited it to perfection because of LumaFusion and CapCut. As well, we also used AirDrop, which helped us move certain clips from our phone to the Mac, which helped us in a big way. That was moving our clips throughout the softwares. That is going to be it for this Cambridge Creative Critical Reflection. Um, I learned a lot of things from this assignment. A lot of things from this film. A lot of things in general from this whole entire blog and film and this reflection. And it's really going to help me become a better editor, a better actor, a better analyzer, a better film analyst, and it just really helps me all around. So thank you.